22.
How many can the van fit?
4 people. Well, comfortably. As in seats. It has then a cargo space. But you don't want to be there.
If we've got to move people out, we kind of don't really have much choice. If that's the way we want to get them out.
Yeah, the Soldier's Code kind of does completely prevent you from blowing up civilians.
What?
Obey the rules of war. I'm pretty sure blowing up civilians is a war crime. So I'm going to call that the Soldier's Code wants you to get these people out of the blast zone.
Shit, I've been role-playing the whole time that, like, he doesn't care. Like, rules of war is just that he has to obey his superiors and shit.
I know, rules of war. I mean, if you could be tried for war crimes at the Hague, then yeah, sure. No chemical weapons, no biological weapons, no killing of civilians, no killing of medical personnel. Yeah, no. Man, Booker, you're really not comfortable with, just condemning these people to die.
One of us. One of us.
Oh, then I've been role-playing it wrong the whole time. Fuck.
Ah, well. I don't know how I'd go about finding out if there are any like vacant houses or vacant
What you say
areas.
to the GM is, hey, I would like to find out if there is a place to relocate them. And the GM goes, well, do you have area knowledge, Seattle?
Actually, yes.
Cool. Then you do know that if you can persuade these people to move into Puyallup or Redmond, that there are large and easily accessible squatter communities in either of the barons. And there we go. Instead of you having to think things out, you just asked me what you actually wanted, and I gave it to you. Brilliant.
That works. Thank you.
Well, now, you do know that Redmond or Puyallup. So the rat shaman's like, where to? We got a good place here. Fancy. Nice. Shiny. Alone. The rat shaman snarls back. Money. How much can you give us? 15, 20,000, 20,000. We'll take 20,000 to move out. Tactic, do you have common sense?
I do.
Yeah. At this point, doing anything which could, like, scare them is likely to make them hostile rather than open to negotiations.
That's a good point.
Bunny, do you have the common sense quality? Oh, too bad.
Booker does, if that helps.
Booker's not the one negotiating.
True.
Look, it takes money to get set up and go, okay? Now, look, we want 20,000. Bunny, question: is your character especially ruthless? Is she known for doing ruthless things? By the way, if you're going to use double brackets for OOC, can you close them? I mean, I'm a software developer. That should just it's like unbalanced parentheses. So, is Bunny a particularly ruthless person? Well, Bunny, I think you should tell these rat people that you've been paid by the Triad to blow up their building. And you don't particularly care, and the Triad don't particularly care if you're in it, if these rat squatters are in it or not. It's the truth. See if that changes their tune.
Man, that is some Fate level stuff going on up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sounds like the sort of thing that you'd slide a Fate point over in that sort of game for.
What do you mean fate level stuff? What, GM helping you and narrative drive?
More in the idea that in the system Fate, you have aspects on your character that the GM can compel, give you a Fate point, and say, well, because your character is this, like, for example, your character is cold-blooded, they would do this sort of action and sort of compel your character's baser nature.
I'm not compelling, I'm just saying, like, I'm just pulling into the character is better at this than the player is. So I gave the character a little boost. She's,
Oh, yeah.
charismatic and negotiatingly enough to understand how the simple threat could push.
Sometimes you use the carrot, sometimes you use the stick.
Cool, Bunny. Can you just throw some intimidation dice for me? Give a +4 modifier because you've revealed that you're just going to blow up the building.
Oh snap!
The shaman's like, whatever. We're going to come out after dark. Don't talk to us again, you filthy. And there's a word in a language you don't understand, because it is essentially rat can't. And it's very unflattering.
Can I get the drone out now before I fly it into this fragger's face? Are we done? To the team, not over the speaker.
I think so.
About damn time. And I will press the button on the RCC. Return.
The drone bings and bangs back at the ventilation and back out of the, back out of the building. It's
so
about
exhausting, dude.
6 or 7 p.m. now. The rat people said they'd leave after dark. You still have to place the bombs in this building and wait for it to detonate. So, what is everybody going to do? You've got the uniforms in the truck. You could do it tonight, or you could do it tomorrow night.
We'll do it tonight.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
That leaves us a lot of time to deal with potential problems. Unless anyone has any objections.
I would have personally advocated for tomorrow night, simply because it gives less time for the bombs to be discovered.
We're going to be the ones placing the bombs as demolitionists. If they're discovered, then all that means is that we did our job.
But the demolitions aren't scheduled to happen for...
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, Booker, just check out OSC General Rules. He confirms that bombing civilians is a breach of the Soldiers Code.
Damn. Okay, then I will run with that from now on.
Did the rat squatters indicate that they have a way to get past the security?
You have no idea.
Because that's going to be an issue if they can't.
Yes. So are you guys just going to watch and wait tonight and put the bombs in tomorrow night, Tuesday night?
I agree with what Bunny said.
Okay then. If you guys are just going to watch and wait, I'm going to narrate the story forward.
No. As in that we go now. And
what, with the squatters still there? You're not going to wait for them to get out?
Bombs aren't going to blow up for another day.
Well, okay then. So it's
unless
6 p.m.
Unless anyone has anything objecting.
If you're planning to go in now, I suggest you get all dressed up and get in your van.